In South Africa, over 400,000 people are deaf or hard of hearing. Many institutions offer vocational training for students, but Belgium Campus is the only one offering an IT course. The Edge crew are checking in to check it out. Arriving here, it's quite hard to believe that some serious academics go down because it's a little bit like a retreat. And we're going to be catching up with Vice-Chancellor Enrico from the Belgium Campus. This is quite an awesome, unique setup. Tell us more.
Thank you. Yes, Belgium Campus was founded in 1999. We got the opportunity to start this private, not-for-profit IT university to create employable IT graduates. Today we have about 8 to 10% of the IT graduates in South Africa, all being employed. And we even can't supply for the demand that we have.
So tell me, what really goes into the syllabus with IT at the school?
You know, it goes far beyond actually just the theory. Theory is very important, but it's also very important to expose our students to real industrial projects. So what you see with our students is they do projects, they do real teamwork, they do real business management, and they come with real solutions that really empower the businesses that they work for.
How far does it extend in terms of variety and the briefs that the students have to execute?
We've got all different types of students following all different types of qualifications. We've got 3-year qualifications, diploma, degree, a 4-year Bachelor's of Computing degree, soon a 2-year Master of Innovation degree. They do networking, they do business intelligence, software engineering. So they really can choose what they would like to do. If they would like to do some gaming, for example, it's all part of customized syllabus, if you can put it that way.
Have you found technology to be a real enabler in this setup and going forward for your students?
Yes, technology is everywhere today. The Industrial Revolution 4.0, like we call it today, there you see that technology underpins any sector. If it is now agriculture, if it is the medical sector, if it is, you know, the businesses, government, technology is very, very important, and it gives so many opportunities to get strategic information, to do business better, to do business cheaper, and to really be able to address the customer needs and to empower them with what they really would like to have.
Do you find that your environment was particularly constructed to complement the way of students' lifestyle here?
Yes. First of all, we are here in the northern part of Pretoria on the Magaliesberg, which is a nature reserve. So when we started with the campus, we wanted to actually create a type of a village, you can put it that way, where they feel at home, where they can meet with the people, where they can discuss things and look at technology at the same time as well.
Tell me a little bit more about the success stories and, you know, just how they've gone out from this campus into the world with the qualifications.
We really prepare them for the real world. The best compliment that we actually got from one of our customers is that they said to me, Enrico, the only thing that I actually have to show them is where the coffee machine is. They really already know what is expected from them. We get weekly businesses here coming to meet and speak with the students and say to me, Enrico, I want these graduates. And they get 5 to 8 job offers each. And it really puts them ahead of the other students coming from other universities.
Now that for me is really interesting because it is an integrated school of learning. So what are some of the visible differences between the students that are full hearing and not full hearing?
You will notice often that the deaf actually don't have that many difficulties. It's us, the hearing, that actually don't know how to go about it, how to communicate with the deaf. If we are attending class, we just listen to the professor, we do our exercises and everything. But when we are busy with the deaf students, everything has to go through an interpreter.
How does one find you, keep in touch with you, and find out more about the offering?
So, through our website, www.belgiumcampus.ac.za, through our Facebook page as well, with just Belgium Campus. And there you will be able to find everything what we offer.
Enrico, once the students are skilled up and ready to hit the big wide world, how do they adapt, and is it difficult?
No, not at all. You see, our employers are very much involved with our curriculum delivery. and the curriculum design. So we work together with them to really design the outcomes of our graduates. We also do 1 year of internship at the companies. And to find deaf students that are well trained is for them like a blessing that really comes their way.
We love and salute the environment of integrated learning that you've created here, and we're about to meet some of the students and explore the campus very soon. But before we get there, let's pop in with HTXT Africa. Now back to the Belgium campus to find out more about their specialized IT diploma. Well, fresh off the chessboard, and I've just been beaten by Edward van Niekerk, who is an interpreter and, in my opinion, I crown you super lecturer here at Belgium campus. Tell me a little bit more about what you cover, and you only cater to the deaf students.
I cater to the deaf students, and we have our second group this year, and they are starting with business communication, and then they'll move on to end-user computing, information systems, database, and then with programming at the end of the year.
With working with them, what do you find are some of the sought-after careers that they really have big interest in?
Most of them are looking towards the financial sector, but we've even got a few who I think will become excellent entrepreneurs.
And that said, do you find that there's kind of a hunger to develop apps and really cool, clever software?
What's interesting with them is almost half of them, I think, are looking for ways to use the IT that they'll be studying here to enable communication amongst the deaf and other disabled communities.
Edward, what do you find are some of your students' favorite games and apps at the moment?
Well, they're all constantly farming on Facebook. Some of them addicted to Instagram and Twitter as well. In terms of gaming, 2 of them are really into first-person shooters, Counter-Strike Go and League of Legends. So quite the geeky bunch.
Quite, indeed. I mean, it always takes a special kind of person to be a lecturer, and, particularly you have to cater to deaf students. So how proud do you feel to be part of an institution that's so great at integrating both the hearing worlds with the deaf world?
I must say, I've had a lot of experience in the deaf community, and this is probably one of the most exceptional places in terms of their accessibility and their willingness to change and adapt their current programs in order to cater specifically for these deaf students. I'm lucky to be here.
And we're lucky to be chatting to you. So thank you so much, Edward, and we really wish you all the best with your students.
Thank you very much.
So we've spoken about the school, we have checked in with the lecturers, and now we're actually getting to meet our students here at Belgium campus. So we're chatting to Bongamusa Malaba, first-year student. What's the experience been like thus far?
It's my first year here at Belgium campus, and I'm so excited because I've always had a passion for IT, considering how it's influencing every aspect of the world. And, I've always had this fascination with hearing aids and how that part of technology influences my life as a deaf person. And in future, I'm sure I'll be able to achieve something from that.
Which means you're going to be giving back to the deaf community in a very technological way, possibly in assisting with hearing?
Yes, definitely, because so many deaf people are having lack of access to information. So for me, as a deaf person, being able to empower another person, that is just amazing to end up integrating with the hearing community as easily as it could be.
I adore that. And what is exciting about the environment that you get to learn in?
I'm excited that they started now with this project to get deaf students in here, and I really feel so grateful for the opportunity to be able to study here, and the support that I get is just amazing.
Well, Bongamusa, thank you for chatting to us. The Edge crew love your spirit and enthusiasm, and all the best for your future. Now, Admar Klaassen was one of the first students to enroll at Belgium campus just last year. So we're going to check in with what it's been like. Admar?
Well, as a second-year student here, and during this year, I've learned so much over here. And I've really enjoyed it here, and meeting all these different people here, it's been so interesting.
Right, so what's the speciality in terms of subjects and what you'd hope to achieve with them?
Programming and database, definitely my favorite. Programming is such a challenge, trying to figure out what the problem is. I really have a passion for that.
This is such a cool integrated learning experience. What excites you to get up in the morning and come and learn?
I get excited because I see people here who are here to teach me, who are here to lecture, who advise us. And they also inspire us to, bring back to other deaf people again.
So, I've also been told that sometimes in the deaf community, a full hearing person gets the gift of a sign name by another deaf person. So, what is my name?
Well, I can give you a sign name because as looking at a person and seeing some habit that you have, usually that is based on your sign name then. So anything that you regularly do, that would then be your sign name.
Well, I do say the word happiness a lot.
Well, exactly, then your sign name would look like that.
All right, which is?
Happiness.
Fabulous, there you have it. Signing out with lots and lots of happiness.